Hello, everybody. Jen A. and Miss Mary here. We're coming at you with a brand new program today. We're calling it Fairy Tale Flip. What we're going to do is we're going to read you a traditional fairy tale story, and then we're going to flip and twist and turn it all around and read a completely different version. So, are you ready? Miss Mary's got our first story for us today. So let's turn the camera over to Miss Mary. And here we go.
Hi, today we're going to start with The Three Little Pigs. It's a traditional fairy tale. I'm sure most of you have heard it, but maybe not all of you. So we're going to read a regular version of it. It's illustrated by Emily Bolam. Okay? The Three Little Pigs. Once upon a time, there were three little pigs. They lived in a cozy little house with their mother. One day, Mother Pig said to them, "You three are almost grown up. It is time for you to go and find out about the world and build homes of your own." So the three little pigs packed their bags, said goodbye to their mother, and set off to explore the world. They hadn't gotten far when they met a man who was carrying a bundle of straw. "Please," said the first little pig, "may I have some of that straw? I would like to use it to build a house of my own." "Of course," said the man, and he gave the first little pig a small bundle of straw. The first little pig took the straw and began to build himself a house. His brother and sister went on their way. After a while, they saw a man who was carrying a large bundle of sticks on his back. "Excuse me," said the second little pig, "could I use some of those sticks to build myself a house?" "Certainly," said the man, and he gave the second little pig a pile of sticks. The second little pig took the sticks, and he got to work building himself a house. His sister said goodbye and continued on her journey. She walked and walked until she saw a man with a big pile of bricks. They look like just the thing for building a house, she thought, and she asked the man if he could spare a few. "Yes, of course," replied the man, and he gave the third little pig some of his bricks. Just about that time, the first little pig finished building his house of straw. "What a fine house," he thought, feeling very pleased with himself. But just at that moment, who should come along but a big, bad wolf. The first little pig ran into his house and shut the door. "Little pig," called the wolf from outside, "little pig, let me come in." "Not by the hairs on my chinny chin chin," replied the first little pig. "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down," cried the big bad wolf. Then the big bad wolf huffed and puffed, and the house of straw was blown to pieces. "I'm going to eat you up," cried the wolf. But the first little pig ran away as fast as he could. He ran and ran until he reached his brother's house of sticks. The two little pigs hurried inside and slammed the door. Soon the big bad wolf reached the house of sticks. "Little pig," he said, knocking on the door, "little pig, let me come in." "Not by the hairs on my chinny chin chin," replied the second little pig. "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down," cried the big bad wolf. The big bad wolf huffed and then he puffed, and the house of sticks was blown to pieces. "I'm going to eat you both for dinner," cried the big bad wolf. But the little pigs were too fast for him. They ran and ran until they reached their sister's house of bricks. Then all three little pigs dashed inside and closed the door. By now, the big bad wolf was very hungry. He ran up to the house of bricks and cried, little pig, let me come in." "Not by the hairs on my chinny chin chin," replied the third little pig. "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down," cried the big bad wolf. The big bad wolf huffed and puffed, and then he puffed and huffed, but nothing happened. He took a great big breath and tried again, but no matter how hard he blew, the house of bricks did not fall down. Still, the big bad wolf did not give up. Quickly, he clambered up onto the roof of the house of bricks and began to climb down the chimney. But just at that moment, the three little pigs took the lid off their dinner. When the big bad wolf reached the bottom of the chimney, he landed in a pot of soup and burned his bottom. As quick as a flash, the big bad wolf jumped out of the pot and ran away as fast as he could. The big bad wolf never came back again, and the three little pigs lived happily ever after in their sturdy little house of bricks. Good night, little pigs. And now we're going to hear from Miss Jen about a different way to tell this same story.
That was great. I love that house. It was so pretty. It looked very, very cozy. Okay, so today I'm going to switch it so I am seeing, you can see my screen. Today we have the Three Ninja Pigs, and this is by Corey Rosen Schwartz. Three Ninja Pigs. Let's see what happens in this version. Three Ninja Pigs. Okay. Once upon a dangerous time, a wolf loved to huff and to puff. He'd go around town and blow houses down till the three little pigs cried, "Enough! We've got to get rid of that big bad bully. We're tired of letting him rule. We must put an end to this terrible trend. Let's train at that new ninja school." Pig 1 took beginner Aikido to learn a few basic techniques. He gained some new skills, but got bored with the drills and dropped out in less than 2 weeks. His brother, Pig 2, took jiu-jitsu and learned how to block and to punch. When that wolf comes to knock, he'll be in for a shakaya, and I'll eat him for lunch. The teacher said, "Excellent progress, but Pig-san, you must study more." Pig 2 said, "No way, sayonara, sensei. I'm ready to settle a score." Pig 3 chose the art of karate and rose bright and early to train. She got in a groove and mastered each move, the cartwheel, the crescent, the crane. She balanced and blocked like an expert and practiced her lessons nonstop. By the time she was through, she could break boards in two by performing a perfect pork chop. For months she persisted in earnest until she had paid all her dues. How happy she felt when she earned her last belt. I'll make that wolf shake in his shoes. Soon after, the wolf paid a visit to the little straw house of Pig 1. "Stay out of my hut or I'll kick your big butt. I'm telling you, you better run." The wolf took a giant step forward. "Oh yeah? Come and get me," he dared. Pig 1 made a fist, but he swung and he missed. "I wish I would have been way more prepared." The wolf chased Pig 1 to his brother's house and hollered, "Hey pigs, let me in." Pig 2 yelled, "Retreat! or you'll suffer defeat by the hair on my chinny chin chin. One puff and the wolf blew the door down. Pig 2 did his best flying kick, but whoosh, the wolf dodged and the pig's foot got lodged. We've got to get out of here quick. The chase carried on to their sisters. Pig 3 was outside in her G. I'm a certified weapon, so watch where you're stepping. You don't want to start up with me. Uh-oh. Pig 3 faced the wolf and bowed deeply, for ninjas are very polite. Quit huffing and puffing, and I'm not bluffing. I warn you, I'm willing to fight. She then gave a swift demonstration with backflips and butterfly kicks. The wolf looked quite shaken, but hollered, "Yo, Bacon, I'm not at all scared of your tricks." Pig 3 heaped some bricks in a pile. I'll show you what else I can do. With one mighty whack, she split the whole stack. Pig 3 said, "That could have been you." The wolf saw that he was outrivaled. He took one last look at Pig 3. I love to eat ham, but I think I should scram before she makes mincemeat out of me. The brother pigs high-fived their sister and watched the wolf vanish from view. They cheered, "Ninjas rule! Let's go back to school so we can be ninja pigs too." They devoted themselves to their training till each proudly earned a degree. 3 pigs full of mojo then ran their own dojo, and life was forever wolf-free. There you go. The end. Oh, look, there she is karate chopping. So that was 3 Ninja Pigs by Corey Rosen Schwartz. What did you guys all think of that? Did you notice the differences between the first 3 little pigs and the second 3 little pigs? What do you think? All right, that's all we have for today. So stay tuned. The next fairy tale flip will come out next week. And I don't know, Miss Mary, I don't know what we have planned. It'll be a surprise. If you have any questions, please email us at youthservices@olpl.org. Otherwise, we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.